Hello there, this is What If Unknown. Sorry about that. So, I just uploaded part 4 of What If Naruto was Raised in the Sand, but the recording thing I used, you have to record under a certain amount of minutes. So, if it's past 30 minutes, since I don't have, Prime or whatever it's called for this, then it will not upload, and I accidentally did it for 50 minutes, so I had to cut it. So I'm doing part 4, the second half, redoing it. So, sorry about that. And yes, anyway, where I left off. So Naruto was like, Water Dragon Jutsu. And then it hits Neji. As Neji does rotation. As rotation basically blocks the twin water dragons, as then a gust of just pressure and water just go everywhere. As Neji's just breathing heavily. As Naruto says, "Hey Neji, do not tire on me now. That'd be very disappointing, Neji. So please, let's fight some more." As then Neji says, or gets angry and just yells, "Fine." As then he keeps going. As Naruto just says, "Oh, fine, we're going to taijutsu, are we?" Alright. As Neji says, "You can't beat a Hyuga in taijutsu. We perfected it." As Naruto laughs at this. "You perfected it? You're hilarious. Nobody can perfect anything. Yes, you can get it as good as you can, but it'll never be perfect. But hey, try your best." Then Naruto as Neji just gets angry, as he just keeps going on. He just keeps going, Raja's attacks. As Naruto has an evilish grin and says, or just smiles, as in Tamari just face palms. Yeah. As she goes, "Hey, Fu, Naruto's dumb." As Fu says, "Why?" "Well, you see, Naruto, in the heat of battle, he likes to have a little bit of fun. He likes to call it a dance. So, if it's boring to him, then he doesn't like to fight, basically. Well, in order for him not to get bored, well, I guess he's not going to go full out on this boy named Neji Hyuga, because he's going to just go into taijutsu, which Naruto could probably just destroy him in taijutsu anyway, but still." His Fu says, "Oh." Tamari just says, "I don't know why he just doesn't end it, because he's super powerful. I don't understand him." "Oh well." As Gaara just laughs and says, "I don't understand him either, but he's interesting, isn't he? Our little brother, or big brother. Or my big brother, or my brother." As Tamari says, "Yeah, he's interesting, but he's a knucklehead at times." As then we go back to the fight. As Naruto is just basically on par with Neji so far in taijutsu, as Neji's just getting angry. As Naruto's sand is blocking some of the attacks as well, but Naruto decides to make things a little bit more interesting. Neji thinks he has an opening. He thinks that Naruto gave an opening. As Naruto then goes and basically makes his sand stop protecting. As then Neji hits all of Naruto's chakra points and says, "Ha, I got you. I told you that I will win. It is fate. You are just a failure. And I said I would win because I am a prodigy of the Hyuga, and nobody could beat the Hyuga. You are a failure, and you will never amount to anything, you sand ninja." As Naruto goes, "Huh? Did you say something? I don't listen to people that are filled with rage and anger. Or, sorry, that's not what I meant. I mean, I don't listen to people that believe things are set. Nothing is set. There is no such thing as fate. there's just things called coincidences and what you do with your life. So basically, you'll make your own reality. So if you believe in your reality that there is fate and that you are stuck at a certain point, well then, you should be sadly mistaken, because I do not believe that. Because in the real world, nobody is destined to be great, but people that train and work hard, they are strong. They keep moving on. They get stronger. They make something of their lives. You believe there's just set things where people have their own limitations. Well, you're sadly mistaken. As Neji says, Proctor called him match. I blocked all of his chakra points. He can't do anything. As then Naruto laughs and says, Proctor, I am perfectly fine. As the Proctor says, okay, battle can still commence. As Neji says, you can't use chakra. So, as then Neji goes and punches Naruto in the gut, making him go flying. As then Neji starts laughing and says, or not laughing, Neji, but in an angry tone, just goes, You Sand Ninja, you just you guys in general, you guys don't know pain, you don't know suffering. You guys all have families. You're all cozy in your little village away from us, aren't you? You probably had it set. You were probably trained. And so on. You probably had a good life, huh? Well, me, I had to work hard. My father was killed when I was a young boy. Just because he was the twin of the head of the clan. And we, the branch family, have to protect the head of the clan. And you see, the Cloud Ninja, or the Cloud, tried to kidnap Lady Hinata, basically the heir of the Hyuga clan. I hold much hatred towards her due to her being the heir and her father being the cause of my father's death. So, you see, me and you, I was destined to beat you. Because I lost a lot, and I am strong. And nobody can beat me because I am the prodigy of the Hyuga. As he keeps on talking. As Naruto just gets up. As his hair is just covering his eyes. As Naruto says, are you done yet, Hyuga? You don't know other people's pain, Neji. So before you spat all that stuff, before you talk about how much you lost, you need to first learn what other people have lost. You need to... I don't want that. Sorry. Anyway. I tried swiping up and trying to get the video to go, or that thing to go away, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, let's get back to it. You better stop spatting that crap, Neji. Because before you think of you losing a lot, and you thinking that you're all high and mighty because you are the quote-unquote prodigy of the Hyuga clan. Whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. As he wipes blood off his mouth. You see, Neji? People in other parts of the world have lost more than you. You have just lost your father, haven't you? Don't you have a mother, right? Neji says, yes. What of it? Well, you see, some people don't have either. Some, they lose them at birth. Some they lose later on in life. But you see, but makes me different from you is simply, yes, my parents, they both died after I was born. So I never got to meet them. See, the key difference is, well, me, I don't use it as a crutch. I don't use me not meeting my family as a crutch. Or me thinking about what could have been, or so on. You see, you're just so hell-bent on just hating the main branch just because they quote-unquote killed your father. Yes, I am very sorry for that. I am truly sorry for you. But you see, here's the thing. People like you irritate me. Because you think just because of your clan being strong and so on, and your arrogance, and you've lost a lot, but you still have people that love you. You have people, you have a mother. You have a clan. Me, on the other hand, I have an uncle, which I love him dearly. But you see, I never got to meet my mother, nor my father, so I do not know a mother's love, nor a father's. Well, I guess you could say a father's love due to my uncle, but that's not the same as your true father, but still. And you have a clan. You see, my clan was wiped out before I was even born, so I never even got to meet my own clan. So, why don't you just be quiet, Hyuga? You should learn to think before you say. Oh, and you think that fate makes you win? No, it's hard work, training. And no, I did not get special training. Sure, some people helped me, which I could say the same for you. Some people helped you train. But that's how life goes. You see, me, I train hard. Me and my family, we train hard to be where we are now. You train hard as well, don't you? But here's the thing. You see, I understand your pain, but I do not use it as a crutch, unlike you. As the Neji takes off his headband and says, at least you weren't branded by your own clan. You're used as basically puppets to protect the head. You see, we can literally die just at one hand sign of the head of the clan. It melts our brain with our jutsu, it melts our eyes as well, so the other people can't get it. So, don't talk to me like you know me, or talk like you know my pain. As Naruto says, oh, you were branded? That don't make me laugh. Yeah, your curse mark, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. It can kill you, yes. But you see, people don't call you a demon. They see you as a person, don't they? They treat you like a human being. They care for you. They love for you. Even if you're in a branch family, you still have a family. So, my question is, do you know what Chinchuriki are, Hyuga? As Neji says, what is a Chinchuriki? Well, you see, a Chinchuriki is a person with a tailed beast inside them, or sealed inside them. And you see, their lives are not so great most of the time. So, they are ostracized by their village. They're called demons. They are seen just as tools. They are seen as just tools and just used for war, and that is it. They see them as a monster. So, can you guess what I am? I am a Chinchuriki. So is my brother. We have people that love us. This is true. But some people would hate us if they found out what we have inside of us. So, if you think that you have a hard time, try being called a demon when you're young, trying to be tortured. As then he says, you don't know other people's pain. As then we cut to Fu, as Fu says Naruto, because Naruto is talking about her pain. And in some of the Sand Village, which I said that it was pretty good, there are some people that found out and did not treat Naruto and Gaara as human beings. They called them demons, even though other people, some of them found out, they didn't care, but some of them still called them demons because of what they hold. So, yeah. So Naruto says, so I don't like it. I don't like you. because the way you think you are stuck, you are bound by this, but sadly you are mistaken, and you frankly pissed me off, so I don't get mad at people, I'm pretty laid back, but you pissed me off. You pushed me to the limit of me being angry, which that was a mistake. But this whole time when Naruto was giving his speech, Naruto had his hair was covering his eyes, so you couldn't see him. As then Naruto looks up, as Neji sees these menacing red eyes with a slit. This is Kurama. As Kurama is angry at Neji for what he has said to Naruto, because he does not know what Naruto has lost, or did not know, and so on. And Kurama is just furious. So yeah. As then Aurora appears, as Neji says, "A wolf? What is he doing here?" As Aurora says, "Naruto, calm down." Naruto says, "Aurora, please step back. I'm not gonna kill the boy, but he is gonna learn a lesson here." As Aurora says, "Naruto, please calm down." As Naruto looks at Aurora, as he gives her a smile and closes his eyes and says, "Everything's gonna be okay, I promise. I'll calm down in a second." As Aurora says, "Okay," as she jumps up to Tamari. As then we see Naruto, as Naruto just all of a sudden starts walking towards Neji. As Neji's kind of terrified because of the look Naruto gave him, along with the Kyuubi's eyes and so on. And Neji's just like, "What?" As then Naruto, all of a sudden you see these red chains come out of Naruto's hands. And then Naruto, all of a sudden you see electricity going around one of them, and water going around the other. These are Naruto's other two chakra natures as well. As he says, "Do you know what these are, Neji?" "These are chakra chains from the Uzumaki clan. So you see, the chakra chains can hold tailed beasts, like the one I contain, and the one my brother contains, and so on. So they can hold up to 9 tails, if I truly desired to do with these. So just imagine me using these on a useless Hyuga. What will happen? Let's find out." As he gives him a smirk, as then he rushes at him, with Naruto's sand also appears too along with him, as he's just going ham on Neji, as Neji's just getting hit. Like, Naruto would wrap his chakra chain around Neji's leg before he can even do anything. He just throws him up in the air, and then with Naruto's other chakra chain would just hit him. And one time Naruto got both of Neji's arms with his chakra chains, and his feet, because he can basically use chakra chains out of any part of his body. As then it basically wraps around, and the water goes around him, and then the electricity that he imbued with the chakra chains also shocked and basically electrified Neji without killing him. As Naruto slowly walks up to Neji and says, "Yeah, arrogant Hyuga, I hate you. I hate that you guys think you're so much better than everybody. And yes, you've lost quite a bit, and I'm truly deeply sorry for that. But don't ever compare it to somebody else's loss, because to others, their loss is greater." As then Naruto just punches Neji in the face, knocking him out. As the Hyuga are just terrified because some random ninja just defeated their prodigy with ease. Even after his chakra points were stopped, all of them, he still used jutsu somehow. As everybody's just confused and shocked. As Naruto says, "The match is over." As he takes a deep sigh. Okay. As then he walks back up to Shushin's next to Tamari and Aurora. As Tamari says, "Are you okay, Naruto?" Naruto says, "No, I am not," as he looks up at Tamari and says, "Why are people so arrogant and rude? I don't understand, Tamari." As Tamari just hugs Naruto and says, "Everything's okay, Naruto. It's over. People like them are just... I don't know, Naruto. They're just... Those people, they don't understand others' pain, and they think they're so much better, but hopefully you changed them for the better." As Naruto was just hugging Tamari back and saying, "I'm scared, Tamari." Because Naruto doesn't tend to use the Nine-Tails Chakra. Even though Kurama is a friend with Naruto, it still freaks out Naruto when he gets that mad, because he doesn't like to be that mad. So when he gets angry like that, he kind of gets scared, because he's scared of what he might do. As then Aurora is basically, like, trying to comfort him as well. As then Fu, after Tamari lets go, hugs Naruto and says, "Naruto, are you okay?" As Naruto says, "Yeah, I think so now." As then she says, "Good." As Gaara says, "You did well, Naruto." As Naruto says, "Thank you, Gaara." As then Kankura said the same. He says, "Good job, Naruto, I'm proud of you." As Naruto smiles and says, "Thank you," with a weak smile anyway. As then we go, as the proctor says, Next fight. Gaara of the Sand and Sasuke Uchiha, can you please come down to the arena?" As then Gaara shushins into the arena as well. And then all of a sudden we see Swirl leaves after a few minutes appear in the arena, as Kakashi and Sasuke are back, because Sasuke got the curse mark, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, if he didn't, he did. So, yeah. And then he also did some training. So, Kakashi says, "Sorry we're late." As then he basically body flickers up to the thing. As then the proctor says, "Are you ready, you two?" As Gaara says, "Yes." And Sasuke says, "I've been waiting for this." As the proctor says, "Fight." And that's where I'm going to leave it off. Hope you had a great day or night, depending on time zones. Bye.